Hello, today is June 23rd, 2020, and today I will be assembling my Weber Master-Touch Grill GBS, which stands for Gourmet Barbecue System. I purchased this back March 14th of 2020, and today I'm finally going to get it up and running. My name is Art. I am the owner and founder of Straight Out of the Kettle Barbecue. Later we'll touch on lump coal charcoal and why I recommend it. But for now, let's get started with the assembly. Alright, so I've installed the ring to the ash catcher and it's functioning, and I've also installed the front leg. And I believe my desired setting is going to be about right there. And they've updated this whole system. The one that I previously had, I don't believe had the holes. And basically these are just settings, if you will. If you see that zero or that hole right here indicates that it's closed. And if you move it to the next hole, this one, right there, now you can see that there's just a small opening on the ash blades. That's the sweeping system that cleans the inside of your kettle. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now I don't have to mark it with a permanent marker, and I can just go right to this and know exactly where I'm at. So this arm, if you will, does more than just sweep the ashes. It also helps you set the temperature of the bottom vent, or if you will, it sets how much airflow will be allowed into the kettle as you're cooking. And I gotta tell you, that is about the perfect setting. You don't really want much more airflow on the bottom than that. And if you look there, you really just want to line that blade right up with that. It'll be the same on each blade. Okay. Let's continue with the build. Alright, so got the legs in. Got the wheel axle in this little triangle thing. I want to make one note. If you have one of these, or if you're going to buy one of these, when you get it, before you put the back legs in, put the axle through one of the legs. Also, when you connect this hook to the front, you're going to have to take this front leg out. Okay? Because the hook is like this, and it's impossible. You're not going to be able to. So make sure that when you do take this thing off, make sure that you have the axle through one of the legs and then install it. And again, this hook, it's stupid. It's like this, so you don't have to take this leg out. It's super easy to do. It's not a big deal. Alright, well, here's where we're at with the build this far. And let's get the rest of this thing put together. I'll get the wheels put on and the ash catcher, and let's get it going so we can get a fire in it. Okay, wheels are on. They come with little hubcaps that pop in here. I don't think I'm going to put them on. I'm going to make mine hot rod. No hubcaps for me. But they seem to be secure, so let's get it flipped over. Starting to look like a grill now. Got the wheels on. That's a beautiful blue. It was ready to go, just about. Okay, so we got this piece hanging there on now, which goes on like this. And then this piece, this bar, has a part that comes down And there's a little piece, you can see it here, that goes down to here. See if I can get this under there. Like that. There's a lip on it, and that lip is right here. Goes against this support bar. Okay, so that's how that goes on. So we're ready, just about. Throw the ash catcher in and the 2 grates, and we're ready to rock and roll. Then it's time to season this baby. Okay, the last thing to put on is the thermometer. Got the handle. Got the wheels, everything's on. It's all put together. Beautiful. This is a lot higher quality than my copper one. And there is a substantial difference in quality, and it looks like they've upgraded the vent, the heat controller and vent. Really, really nice. I'm very impressed. For $219 plus tax, this is a beautiful grill. So this bar here is so that you can rest the lid. I don't have the grates in it yet, but that's how it would look. Which is pretty cool, because to get the fire going, you can keep that vent up like that, or the lid up like that, and really get that fire cooking good, with blowback coming off of the lid into the kettle. Pretty nice. Pretty doggone nice. Very, 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 very impressed. Let's get the thermometer on, the grates in it, and let's get to seasoning this thing so we can get a roast going for tonight. Okay, it's completely built. Thermometer even looks like it had an upgrade. This is a lot higher quality thermometer than the last one. And there you have it. Beautiful. So those little rollers right there for the lid to rest on both sides. We got our ash catcher on, secure. And as you can see, that's working perfectly. Like I said, you want to line this up right about like that, and that should put us to that first hole right there. So that's where you want that thing lined up. Beautiful. And then if you go to this one, that should be wide open. Okay? And that's if you really want to get that fire blazing hot. And then when you're ready to control the heat, just move it down to there. That the second dot. When you put it to here, then it's closed. Okay? So they make it really, really easy for anybody now to go. And as you can see, this would be a low heat, and this would be high heat, wide open. And then to remove the ash catcher, you just squeeze this and take it off. And then the arrow indicator showing you that there's the trash. Really, really, really impressed. Great job by Weber. Great job by Weber. Very impressed. Alright, so this is the Master-Touch kettle by Weber. Okay, it is completely assembled now. The next step is to season this. And what we're going to be doing is I'll put oil all over the lid. I'll light a fire and let that initial enamel burn off so that when you're cooking, the paint doesn't fall into your food and you don't get that enamel taste. And just like a cast iron skillet or a wok, which I will be seasoning on here as well tonight, I'll be seasoning my new wok on here, which was the primary reason that I assembled this thing. Also, I'm going to be cooking up a roast. Okay, well here it is. Man, I gotta say, she is beautiful. I'm very, very impressed. Weber has really stepped up their game in the last 4 years. Wow. Definitely suitable for me. I am just, wow, so blessed and just very, very impressed with Weber. I will never ever, well, I've always used Weber anyway. I'm an exclusive Weber user, but you couldn't talk me into a Traeger for free. Thank you, Weber.